Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special presentation here on the channel. We're going to have a first look at the new LEGO Horizon Adventures game that has just come out. And this game is available on both PlayStation 5 as well as Nintendo Switch. But for, console-wise, it's available on PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. But for all you PC gamers out there, this is also available on Steam as well. And Horizon is technically a PlayStation IP, but but here it is on Nintendo, which I was not expecting when they first announced this game. Now, of course, this isn't the first time that Sony has brought one of their major IPs over to Nintendo, because if you remember, a couple years ago in 2022, they brought MLB The Show over to Nintendo for the first time, and each of the last 3 MLB The Show games has released on the Switch. That being 22, 23, 24. I don't know if 25 is supposed to release on the Switch. Is going to release on the Switch or not. I want to say it will, but we'll have to see what happens. And obviously, I don't know yet when that's supposed to come out. Late March would probably be my guess. But again, we'll just see what happens when the game is officially announced, which will probably be at some point in January. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into this. And do that, and here we go. And as you probably imagine, load times on this version are probably going to be a bit slow, but then again, the Switch is an old console, so you do have to keep that in mind.
No TVs, no smartphones, no social media. Just beautiful and totally not boring nature everywhere. Oh, and giant robot dinosaurs, of course. Nobody knows where they came from, or what happened to the ancient world of cars, skyscrapers, and funny cat videos that existed once. It's what the people who live in these times call a mystery. And it's not the only one. Years ago, Tirsa, the leader of her tribe, found a baby girl all alone in the mountains. Nobody knows where she came from. And since orphans in stories always bring trouble, that made the villagers a little nervous. So the mysterious child was raised outside of the village by the hunter Rost. He named her Aloy. Open wide. He soon discovered she had a natural talent for hitting targets. And watching Aloy grow over the years, helping to hone her skills, filled him with great joy and satisfaction. But through it all, Aloy wondered each and every day, where had she come from? Who was her mother? And why the heck had she been left in the mountains? Questions only Tirsa, the old lady who found her, could answer. But you're not here to listen to me go on and on. This is a game, not an audiobook. So let's join Aloy as she embarks on an epic adventure on the day she travels to the village of Mother's Heart for the first time.
Oh, what better way to start the day than with some nutritious healing berries?
Alright. Eat berries to recover health. And there we go. Alright. So this game is based off of the original Horizon game.
It's finally here. Like, right here. Because it's today!
You wait long enough, every day gets here eventually.
I wonder what Mother's Heart is like. And Tirsa, of course. What do you think she's gonna tell me? She has to know something, right? I mean, she found it, so if anyone knows anything.
Oh, slow down. We have to get there first. Maybe you can work off some of that energy on the way. What do you say to a little training?
I say, look out, training. Here comes Aloy!
This was a big day for Aloy, all right. First time seeing the village of Mother's Heart. First chance to ask Tirsa about her mother. And first time having her thoughts and feelings narrated.
Alright, so, like I was saying, this is based off Horizon Zero Dawn, but obviously it's been significantly modified to fit LEGO's kid-friendly demographic. But I've always been a fan of the LEGO games, though, so... So, this should be fun.
This would be much easier.
Now, it is not Traveler's Tales that made this game. It is actually a different developer. But we'll just see what happens with this nonetheless. Always gotta get as many studs as possible. Yep, there's some studs right here. And right there. Alright, continuing onward.
Never gets old. Perfect dismount. Never gets old.
How about some warm-up shots? You remember how it goes, don't you? Ready an arrow, and then you pull the string.
Very funny. Gets funnier every time you say it.
I know, right?
Alright, let's do that.
Well, what do you find?
Alright, hold Y and then move L to choose the target. Okay. Okay, and then... There we go.
Even after years of being hit, the target still hadn't learned to move out of the way. But then, that's inanimate objects for you.
Shoot barrels to collect studs. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I just love shooting stuff.
Don't go to pieces.
Alright, now it says to complete the prologue, which I guess is this first level, to unlock co-op play, but I'm not doing this with, I'm playing by myself, so I don't think that kind of matters.
I have something for you. A strange device Tirsa found next to you when you were a baby. It's called a focus.
I won't ask why you've kept it from me all this time because I'm just too excited. Gimme! Huh. Does it go like, looks like it goes here.
Well, come on, I've waited years to find out what it does.
Whoa. I can see stuff shining on those targets. Like it's telling me where to shoot. This must be so rare. Like one of a kind.
Actually, Tirsa found a whole bag. Always good to have some spares, right? For friends and family.
Alright, L to use the
Make some new
focus.
friends and start handing out focuses to them. They were gonna look so cool.
And now the last spot.
Ah, that hurt.
Perfect. Aim an arrow at the dummy. And pick up the barrel. Hold, then release Y to throw barrel at the dummy. Alright, perfect.
You've been toasting that machine dummy since you were 5, but it never gets old.
Excuse me, Rost. The dummy has a name. And it's Fred.
Sorry, Fred.
It's okay, he forgives you.
After everything Aloy had put him through, Fred had certainly earned some respect. But other machines in the wild were rather less friendly.
Okay, looks like I'm not getting anything from that. Okay, shoot through fire to burn away obstacles. Ah, like that. Okay, I see. Oh, and then... Aha!
Down, quick, hot! Good stuff in here. Cool. Can't always be perfect. Here we go. Here comes Aloy! Another great landing.
Awesome. Broadhead.
That's one ticked off broadhead. Remember, don't let it charge at you. Might be best to sneak up on it. As long as you stay in the long grass, it won't see you.
Yeah, I know, but it's so itchy.
Aloy had heard stories of the days when the metal creatures were docile and peaceful. It made her think that maybe destroying them wasn't the nicest thing to do. Then one would headbutt her in the face and she'd get over it.
Training pays off.
Okay.
Did you see me out there? I've got all the moves. Now I just have to meet Tirsa, find out who my mother was, and life will be pretty much perfect.
Don't start celebrating yet. It's bad luck.
Right, bad luck.
Besides, there's one more thing you must face before we go on.
What?
Lunch. Thought you might get the munchies, so I got up early and made you your favorite sandwich.
Pickle? Nice! What are we waiting for? I'm starving here.
Wait, hear that? Sounds like Mother's heart is in trouble.
Alright, I think your food's gonna have to wait, Aloy.
It's under
They're
attack.
taking people away. We have to do something.
We're too far away, Aloy.
Look, there's people moving over there.
Come on, move it.
Let us go, you wee nuts! Let us go! waiting for us.
Celebrating too early is bad luck.
I thought that was supposed to be her sandwich.
Let's find out what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be her sandwich, not that other dude's sandwich.
Mother's heart was far emptier than the village Aloy had imagined.
Chapter 1,
The
Rescuing the
cult
Door.
had just kidnapped a bunch of people, so the place was quieter than usual. But I'll let Sona, the villager's tough defender, fill you in. Take it away, Sona.
I can't believe this happened on my watch. Cultists right inside Mother's heart.
What happened?
I went out to deal with some machines prowling outside our gates, but it was all part of the cult's plan. Just as I was giving this nasty broadhead a wedgie, I realized something didn't smell right. By the time I got back, Tirsa and the others were gone.
How many people did they take?
You know how hard it is to count without fingers. All I know is we have to save them. But I can't leave my post again.
Don't worry. We saw the way they went. We'll get Tirsa and the others back.
One more thing. My son, Varl. He ran off on a rescue mission before I could stop him. The boy's got a good heart. But he's not ready for this kind of trouble.
Yeah, I'm not doing co-op for this.
Huh? Sounds mysterious.
Mother's heart is so quiet without Tirsa.
Oh, I'm good.
That you are.
My goodness.
Alright, so...
You should be able to catch up with those cultists. And I know you're
So there's a lot of things that need saving, but that need restoring here. But obviously we can't do anything right now with that, so we are just going to carry on. Alright, looks like it's our first proper level into the woods. We will head in there in the next part of this first look.